Hey guys, I'm back again with another Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite video. This one won't be as long as my previous video, so think of it as an update. So it looks like there was somewhat of an announcement on the Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite Facebook page yesterday. If someone haven't been keeping up with their marketing of this game, Disney Marvel will promote Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite using various covers for their upcoming comic book issues they release each month. If you head over to their Facebook page, you will discover a new cover that includes Firebrand facing off against Dornammu. Now, in the description it says that Capcom will be showing off gameplay footage of them both at Gamescom, August 22nd, 2017. This was pretty much expected that both of these characters were going to appear in the game after the zip file leak that appeared on Twitter about 2 months ago. I'm not too thrilled for Firebrand, but he does add to the villain side for Capcom though. I can definitely see crazy combo setups for Dornammu because his moveset can definitely take advantage of this new tag mechanics. Most of his moves last really long, which could hold your opponent in place for a quick tag in for additional combo potential damage. So yeah, but this announcement still make me wonder how many characters are left to reveal for the base roster of this game. I mean, August 22nd is cutting it kind of close, and how many other events will there be before the game launches in September? But besides that, I want to address a few things regarding my previous Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite video. So, 1. I know that Capcom has no control over the Marvel side. Maybe I misworded what I said, which eluded some of you to believe that I was blaming Capcom for the lack of X-Men characters, so I apologize if you have gotten that impression from me. I clearly know that Marvel owns their characters, and I've been following the character selection process since Marvel vs. Capcom 3, when the director specifically said that they go to Marvel with characters they would like to use, and Marvel would either give the okay or suggest that they use another character instead. Even down to the Marvel characters' move list, they must get an approval from Marvel before implementing them into the game, because Marvel want their characters reflected properly in the game. And I remember in an interview a while back during the development of Marvel vs. Capcom 3, the director said that the hardest character that they had tried to implement in the game was Doctor Strange, because Marvel really wanted to be very specific of how Doctor Strange will be represented in the game. So they constantly had to keep going back and forth, getting it okay, and pretty much Marvel was really down their back about the development of Doctor Strange. So another thing I want to address is the whole thing that I mentioned about Magneto and Combo's Fiend explanation on functions, was because I was trying to point out that he was wrong for saying that fans only associate their love for a character because of how they function, and just because you transfer a function to another character doesn't change the fact that a fan favorite character was excluded from the game. That's because fans love the character over how it functions. I was not trying to imply that Capcom excluded Magneto from the game, so I apologize if you thought that's what I was saying. Then 2, I also want to address a video that Maximilian had recently uploaded regarding his opinion on the game after he left San Diego Comic-Con. The name of the video is called Real Talk Revisited. At the beginning, Max explains that he had more time to play the game, and since he had more time with the game, he wanted to come back and reflect on what he thinks about the game now versus how he thought about the game about a month or 2 ago. You can clearly tell that he really enjoys the game, but he then backpedals by reassuring his viewers that he is still aware of the issues that the game still has in terms of how the game looks visually in its roster, plus how they are handling the game's presentation. After that, he still goes on to say he looks forward to the game. I don't have an issue with him looking forward to playing the game at launch. The issue I do have is the fact that he is trying to appease the people who dislike the game by constantly bringing up that he still stands on his issues with the game, as if he is afraid to receive backlash from his viewers for simply liking the game. I can say for sure that Max clearly enjoys the games that he plays, and Marvel vs. Capcom is definitely one of them. He shouldn't have to sacrifice an enjoyment of the game because others just disagree with the direction that Capcom is taking the game. I want to make this clear. I don't have any hate for this game. I repeated numerous times that this game is actually fun to play, but I do have my disappointments. I am still on the fence with this game. Of course, I am, you know. Capcom could indeed change my mind before launch. I don't criticize this game or Capcom because I hate them. I criticize because I want to see the company and this game at its best. No, the game would never be perfect, but the game should have standards in certain aspects, and it seems like Capcom has lost sight of that for the past couple of years. I also noticed that there are some people who literally goes to every Marvel vs. Capcom related video just to insult the YouTuber for simply criticizing the game. I am subscribed to a few YouTubers who are also heavily into fighting games and has given their criticism of the game, and I found a few people who not only throw insults at me for criticizing the game, but also going to other YouTubers throwing insults instead of having a sound discussion about their differences in opinions. I can't stress this well enough. You are allowed to like this game, and you are allowed to look forward to it, and you shouldn't have to justify why you want to play this game to anyone but yourself. The same goes for those who aren't going to support the game. There's no middle ground here, it seems like, in the community right now. You are either a shill for liking the game or a hater for criticizing the game, and it shouldn't be that way. So Max, play the game because it's your channel, and there's no need to appease to those who don't like the game by stating that you still stand on your critical view of the game while at the same time looking forward to the game. I am still on the fence, but Gamora's gameplay may be one of those things that may convince me to get the game, but let's wait and see what Capcom does before launch. Well, that wraps everything up for this video. If you like my content, make sure to like, favorite, and subscribe to my YouTube channel for more info on Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite or other gaming related content. This is MugenLord, and I'm signing off.